Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to find out who is the king of PvP. In the top left, herO. In the bottom left, MaxPax. We're casting this one live for the Pigosaur Weekly number 34. It is the 4th of June, 2025, as I'm commentating this. And we're going to find who's on top in PvP. I would imagine that herO is a slight favorite, maybe even a large favorite, since the time of day does tend to favor him a little bit. It's coming up on midday in Korea. Meanwhile, it's, of course, coming up on 4 a.m. in Denmark. MaxPax, though, no stranger to competing late at night, and it really comes down to the fact that ever since this recent patch got rid of battery overcharge, it's favored herO's more aggressive, magic-using style, a little bit more than MaxPax's very defensive and expand-focused style. Already, we are going to see herO go for the 1 gas fast expand, and MaxPax answers with his own. herO did not think that MaxPax would skip the second gas, otherwise he would have pylon blocked that, almost certainly. Obviously, this is theory crafting, but I'm pretty confident he thought there was a second gas in the main base. Because normally the standard solid thing is assume you'll get blocked, build a second gas, build a second pylon. But it's a bit of a gamble to delay the second gas and the second pylon, as long as these players did. Not a massive gamble, very small one, but does delay your gas mining a little bit. Normally, MaxPax is one to play a little bit safer, but nonetheless, herO gets the slightly faster expand up. You can see he's a few seconds out on worker production. And his second gas is also mining earlier. Now the question is, does he go Oracle from here? Because you know MaxPax is really happy to play a Stargate war. He's going to build the Stargate no matter what. Are you as herO willing to engage in that Stargate war? Because right now, essentially, if you go straight Phoenix, MaxPax goes Oracle. Sure, you could have an advantage in the Phoenix war and win it. Problem is, MaxPax is patient and god tier in Phoenix wars. herO... What's a nice word? Inconsistent. He's inconsistent. That's the nice word. He does not have MaxPax patience, all right? MaxPax can play one of the most hated mirror matchups, Phoenix versus Phoenix, for 45 minutes to an hour without getting bored or losing patience. herO will just run his Phoenix in and throw them away at some point. MaxPax gets himself a probe. 2 probes. Oh, this is really good. 2 probes for an adept. Not bad. And it is straight Phoenix for both sides. MaxPax reads the game correctly, even though he didn't see the Stargate. So this would have actually been really good if herO went Blink, but it's herO who can confirm its Phoenix production. Meanwhile, oh, MaxPax gets in. And Adept will get picked off, of course. Gonna pick that up to stop it killing any probes. Get the Adepts on, pull the weak probe away, drop the Adept, pull the weak probe away. Oh, he doesn't pull the weak probe away until a bit too late. herO, masterful baiting there. Very masterful. Only loses 1 probe. But that's still 3 probes. 4, in fact, in this early game for just a couple of Adepts. Second Stargate and already 4 gases for MaxPax. Is herO's actually committing to the Stargate? Oh, no. I mean, I know herO can technically beat MaxPax. I'm not even sure why, because it's been a while since I saw them play a Phoenix Wars, but I just have no faith in herO's ability to beat MaxPax in a straight-up macro Phoenix War. I could be totally wrong on this. I'm really hoping I get proved wrong. So I do like my expectations going awry. I must have just seen a few series. Oh, bad pickup there for herO. Remember, you can shade out of a pickup, guys. That's a good pickup. Saves those probes. But yeah, I think there must have been a few series where MaxPax just bopped him in the Phoenix War. You can see MaxPax is trying to break out of his base with a probe attacking the shield battery so he can take a third. Normally, I feel like mineral income, funnily enough, is actually more important than gas income. So even though there was earlier gases, I would be okay with this for herO if he wasn't behind on probes. But being down 4 probes is a little awkward, as over time that's going to lead to you having less units. Right now, herO is already down 1 to 2 Phoenix. That gives MaxPax control. Now remember, guys, when the micro happens, it's all about stacking these Phoenix. MaxPax also won the coin flip, by the way. It's Central US, so he has a slight ping advantage. You want to stack the Phoenix on top of each other by spamming click underneath. Remember, if you don't keep spamming it, they will naturally spread out. So whenever you're not looking at them, they spread out, and then your opponent could come in with stacked Phoenix, shoot all their Phoenix at once, pick off one of your edge Phoenix, and pull out, and only one of your Phoenix got a single shot off, while their whole squad got a shot off. So that's why you're going to see them standing next to each other and just stacking and looking to surprise the other one with the engagement. herO going for a Mad Dog engage there, but he does back out, realizing MaxPax reacted in time. MaxPax has more Phoenix as well. He's also got the faster fleet beacon. MaxPax is miles ahead in this game. And he's going to pylon block the third base. Oh, that's huge. This is really big. But herO does have 3 Adepts that could do good damage. Sentry, can he get it? Okay, he's going to get the Nexus down. Pylon does build at that base, funnily enough. It's a scouting pylon now. When you don't have anything on the ground except this sentry, it's hard to do things. Now keep in mind, Phoenix do 2 attacks. They do 5 damage times 2, or 10 against light units. They are light units. So that's going to go down to 2 times 8 if the units are affected by Guardian Shield. So 20 down to 16. It's a pretty sizable reduction, but it's nowhere near as big as having Phoenix range, which means your Phoenix go from 5 to 7 range. You can simply outrange the enemy Phoenix. It's going to be a 2-pronged timing here, but MaxPax still just squeezing probes out one at a time with the building trick, not breaking his own wall down because he knows about the threat of the Adepts. herO here trying to get a fight. I just feel like once that Phoenix range kicks in, he's kind of dead. No fleet beacon. I think MaxPax has weathered the scary part of this. Hasn't given himself a big opening. 10 seconds. 7. 3. And Pulse Crystals kicks in. Uh-oh. herO's about to find out the hard way. These Phoenix shoot a lot further than his. And look at that. MaxPax can pull away all of his Phoenix shooting the entire time. Only some of herO's Phoenix shooting for large portions of this. And of course, MaxPax turns around, dumpsters that army. And that is a devastating win. Phoenix versus Phoenix. Always going to favor the more patient player, or at least most of the time. And MaxPax is, of course, much more patient than herO. All right, guys, let's go. MaxPax in the top right side, herO in the bottom left. I guarantee you he's going to do everything he can to avoid Phoenix versus Phoenix again in this series. Now, he thought it was okay because he didn't think MaxPax would go straight Phoenix. Because he's like, well, you can't see you didn't scout my Stargate. You don't know what I'm doing. Then MaxPax just guessed. He literally just guessed. He was just like, yeah. I mean, what else would you be doing here? I didn't see a Twilight Council. You were trying to hide your Stargate. I'm going to go Phoenix as well and then confirm what's happening. And he did. And it was the right call. So MaxPax, you could say, takes a bit of a gamble. You could also say he makes a good read on what herO is going for. Get gas for both sides. How did he get so far ahead was a question that was asked just between the games. And we were saying, well, 4 probe losses. It wasn't a massive lead because herO didn't go for a third. If he took a third, it would have been nice. I think MaxPax was a good, solid little lead. But then he just kept focusing on the next step, right? He was like Fleet Beacon. He had his 4 gases up a little bit earlier. So he was just a bit earlier on the 2 base gas. And since they were playing a 2 base style, where you're very limited on the total gases that you can take, that works out. herO doing what I call the Chad harass. It's where he harasses you from inside your own worker line to try and get you to get angry and pull your probes to attack. He does lose his probe doing this a fair amount of the time when people actually attack him, but most players don't attack him. When I play herO, I always try to kill his probe if he does that. Because I truly think it's just basically delivering the probe gift-wrapped. But because pros hate taking the bait, not getting the kill, they get super tilted if they do that. They feel like they wasted money and interrupted their mining for no reason. Most of the time, they try to just ignore him, even when he's in their face with it. That's why herO purposely tries to annoy his opponent in the most in-your-face way. And he even kind of leaves himself exposed to try to bait them into taking more chances against him. Why did herO decide not to build a Fleet Beacon in range? That's what I don't understand. Alright, let me explain. So, you'll notice, guys, this guy's name is MaxPax. So this guy's name, herO. So when you see this name, you notice I do commentate a lot of StarCraft. I would call myself an expert in this game. You guys might have noticed a pattern where whenever I'm commentating him, I'm going, what's he doing? Why is he doing this? This seems like something he just made up on the fly. There is a pattern. herO makes things up as he goes. Like that's it. Trying to answer why herO didn't do something is like, because he felt like it. What other reason is there? It's herO. He plays StarCraft in a very unpredictable way, high variance. He just does what he feels like. It sometimes works amazingly and sometimes it falls flat. That's herO. He's a mixed bag. He is the best and worst player in the game wrapped up in one hilarious package. He's so awesome. Very fun to watch, very unpredictable. He's going to go for a 3-gate pressure here. 4-gate! 4-gate! Ladies and gentlemen, it is a 4-gate. Oh my, I knew he was committing hard. Okay, I thought he might build a Nexus behind it, but no, he's completely all in. Oracle's going to join. Oh, the Stalkers need to focus the Oracle, bro. Stalker for a Zealot. Good trade for MaxPax, but he's out of energy. Battery building on the left. What? I think MaxPax realizes he's going to have a bit of extra money, so he's building a battery that he can go and heal his units up on. Probe goes in, does go down. 2 more batteries trying to build along with the Void Ray, but there's only 1 gateway. And actually killing the gateway can be pretty damn effective. Good refill on the battery energy. Oracle over here sees no natural. Stalker and a sentry warping at home for herO. Problem. Those units cannot get back over to this side of the map since he's walled into his base. The gateway taking a lot of damage. herO realizing if he can remove that production, that'll stop him from warping in sentries. Huge snipe. No sentries now. Now you can't make sentries. Forge, which means MaxPax is going to try and go cannons. He's building a backup pylon. He's going to try and go for the cannon Void Ray defense. The Stalkers, though, very good against the Void Rays. He's trying to tear this wall down. I love the way he's just attacking buildings, knowing these units can't micro. If I just dish out the herd on them, I can force some big damage. I can't believe that Stalker and that Sentry didn't automatically aggro to defend. Maybe they're on hold position. 4 probes do go down. Really nice damage. hero's already all in, though. He doesn't care too much about losing a couple of workers. Got to stop before these cannons get up, though. First cannon has started. Second one on the way. Building starting to go down. Dude, hero's in and out micro. He's just not landing MaxPax land any hits. Gets the pylon as well. Prismatic alignment gets turned on. He gets another probe. Dude, the value with this micro is out of this world. He's like, hey, welcome to the US West server where I can micro better than Central. Hello! And his micro is off the chart. Does get a cannon. I'm surprised he didn't go for the Void Ray there. That was kind of shocking, but the Void Rays go a bit too far forward. One of them goes down. Does answer with slaying a Stalker. Some people slay the Spire, others slay the Stalker. Cannon, it's going to go down, but it does lose him a Stalker. Another one runs in trying to set off the stasis. He's got to send a Stalker into that. He's got to sacrifice the Stalker on the stasis. He's got to do it. herO does set it off now. Void Ray taking big damage, but it's going to survive. That means he gets another kill. Battery energy overcharge does energy recharge. Sorry, goes into that shield battery. The Void Ray taking big damage, though. Big damage. You had to cancel prismatic alignment to escape with that. Stalker count dancing here, doing big damage. Another cannon's about to finish, though. That cannon finishing could be game-changing. Doesn't focus it for a while. herO taking too long. Wastes a volley on the probes. Loses another Stalker. hero's getting a little bit wasteful. Oh, he gets the Void Ray. He will take out the cannon as well. It's a pitched battle where the Void Ray does do a bit better in pitched battle rather than this volley situation. The Stalker Sentry have not been doing a good job of defending this mineral line. herO should have those guys patrolling in there. Somehow he loses 8 more probes. He must have been F2ing. That's the only explanation. He must have been F2ing. herO, his economy getting butchered by his own F2 mistakes. Stalkers will go after these Void Rays. Gets one. Wriggles around the probes. The probe block doesn't work. And that is going to be GG. Yeah, he'd F2'd the Stalker Sentry all the way to the edge of his base. So that's why he was nowhere near the mineral line when this Oracle came in and started killing probes. All right, guys, MaxPax, greedy 1-gate expands. He's known for doing them no matter what. Doesn't quite pull it off there. We've got herO in the top right side as well. Double gate in the wall off, so it is going to be a 2-gate opening, and it looks like he's already gearing up for a proxy as far as I can tell. Double Adept Oracle, maybe? It's been a while since we've seen a 1-base Blink. I wonder if 1-base Blink works against MaxPax. Traditionally, 1-base Blink was pretty decent all in, but I think MaxPax is like a bit too greedy and he'll just get away. And he goes 1-gate expand again. Oof. So greedy. So greedy. I mean, the funny thing is, guys, remember, MaxPax spent 2 years getting cheesed by every top Protoss and getting hammered. And everyone was like, dude, this guy is actually so stupid. Like, literally, this was the view. I was kind of on this MaxPax is a moron fence. Because we were like, this guy just keeps doing the same thing every game. Everyone knows he's going to do it. He has no variety, and he dies like 70% of the time to these all-ins. Like, what is he doing? And then after like 2 years of doing it, no one could beat him. And his 1-gate expand could defend everything, and he would maybe lose 10% of games to committed 1-base all-ins. And you're just like, oh, right. He was just training. He spent that 2 years losing so many tournament matches just to become the best 1-gate expand defender of all time. But of course, that was back when battery overcharge was an ability. And that is no longer a thing. It's now energy recharge, an ability which he doesn't benefit as much out of with his playstyle. He really doesn't gear his playstyle towards that. He just uses it on the battery most of the time in the early game. So his whole defensive style did get nerfed. And scouts the Stargate, though. He knows there's an Oracle. He's not going to move out to try to snipe it. The Adept does try to get in. There's a Nexus behind this, so this was just one Stalker into Proxy Oracle. Defensive Phoenix for MaxPax. And looks like this is just going to turn into a modified macro game where MaxPax will have a pretty sizable worker lead if the Oracle can't find anything. Natural's probably the best target, but look at this. Phoenix is there. Looks like MaxPax willing to sacrifice a single probe. Even that probe might escape, though. Oh, a bit slow to micro. And does get a bit of damage. 70 hit points left on the Oracle as it does recall back. Good job saving the energy. Twilight going to go blink behind this. He will have faster blink, of course, but the question is by how much? Also, how many Phoenix does MaxPax build? He's going to go to 3. Normally you stop at 3 or 4 if you're not going into a Phoenix War. And since this Stargate's proxied, of course, herO can't be playing a Phoenix War. Any more than that can be a little bit ambitious. He's going to go Robo. Okay, so he's going to play very safe. MaxPax with a 6 worker lead. Makes sense. 3 Phoenix, 2 of them coming in to start trying to pick off some workers. But you need at least 3 Phoenix, 1 to pick up and 2 to shoot in order to try and get through that battery healing. Battery comes in at the perfect time. Oracle's going to go for a scout and then die. No recall ready this early, so goes into the main as well, and he's going to go down. herO knows it's dead. Just going to fly it away. Gathering Stalkers on the front. Looks like he wants to do some sort of blink all in, but it's a very low worker count. Only 27, and it feels like MaxPax... Does he know what's going on? Dude, this is crazy. Completely cutting probes. He builds 2 more now. This is just, what, 4 gateway? 4 gateway blink? Wow, crazy attack. 4 Phoenix is too much of a commitment, though, I think. He needs this Immortal out desperately. He is chronoing it right now, is MaxPax. Is Phoenix going to go do counter damage? But look how few probes there are. He kills 1, and he immediately realizes, oh gosh, you're already so far behind on income. Killing probes doesn't help me. I need these lifts at home. I need you to get home right now. He's building an Immortal. He's going to lose the Cyber Core. If he had a Sentry, some force fields here could maybe buy him a bit of time, but this is an awkward spot. Oh, look at that Stalker count getting in there. They get a Stalker kill. He's going to try and go for another one, but he's got to be careful because the Phoenix going to stop him from retreating. Does get a volley off on the Phoenix, damaging it, but loses 1 more Stalker. More Stalkers warping him in the front. It is 4-gate. He's got himself a shield battery on the front for healing as well. herO is going all in. He is down 17 workers in this game. It's a massive economic advantage for MaxPax, but the man only has 1 gateway, 1 Stargate, 1 Robo. Needs to be building Void Rays right now, but the pickups stop the Stalkers from being able to focus the Immortal. They finally get it, but it takes so many volleys. The Phoenix to another round of pickups. The second Immortal will go down, though, and there's just so little damage. Could this possibly work for herO? I don't think so. Dude, those 5 Phoenix disables, just disabling half of the Stalker army, and herO with a half-baked blink all in, does not find the money. MaxPax going to stop this one in its tracks. It's very shocking all in. See a player show and expand like that and then just pivot back into a ground-based all in, but MaxPax manages to hold. It would be crazy if he died from this point. He's got a second Immortal building. Energy recharge on a Phoenix might actually be good. Get another disable. Phoenix is going to deal with the Adepts. Let's get himself a Stalker there. Alright, Adept Shade's in. Phoenix didn't have any lift energy, so he's got to refill. But herO's dead, guys. He's on 35 workers. He's screwed. Super screwed, because you've got 4 gas, Twilight, 2 gateways coming back up, Robo building Immortals, 5 Phoenix that can go kill herO's probes whenever you stabilize. You can also catch these Stalkers potentially. He's going to move forward, picking off these Stalkers. Oh, so well played, dude. herO has to tap out. MaxPax speedrunning this finals with a 2-1 lead. Alright guys, it's in Corporate Real. Small rush map with no ramp on the natural. And of course, MaxPax is going to 1-gate expand because this man is absolutely insane. herO, a different type of insane. Twisted Minds for herO, of course. Psystorm Gaming for MaxPax. And it's funny that he's playing for Twisted Minds because herO doesn't just twist people's minds into knots. He also twists other things as well. The man pretzels you up, you know? Wraps you up. Gets you all crossed over and confused. But it feels like so far in this series, more often than not, it has been MaxPax able to weather the storm. Gonna go proxy again. I think this might be a fake proxy. You know what? I don't think Dark Shrine ever works in this scenario. Nexus once again. Getting away with that quick Nexus. I would be so worried about letting MaxPax get this Nexus so quickly. herO. Second pylon over on the right side. He's gonna hide that. Come on. Come on, herO. We've had only 5-game series for the last, like, month of Pigosaur. Give us another 5-game finals. You know you want to. Alright, Cybercore's about to finish, guys. He's attacking the probe. He has not scouted at all. herO has a plan. 2 Stalkers, Warp Gate, cancels a Stalker, builds an Adept, starts a Robo. This is a proxy Robo. What up? 150 minerals, 100 gas. Twilight! Oh! It could be DT drop. Could be Blink. Remember, I was talking about 1 base Blink. So if it is 1 base Blink, 15 Stalkers is enough to one-shot a Void Ray. And because MaxPax will be defending with Void Rays, that's a really important thing. Also, if he builds all his batteries and even cannons down here, you build a sentry, make a hallucination, blink in the main base, and it's really good for bypassing all the static defense. All right, MaxPax, what has he seen so far? He's seen 2 gates. He's seen what looks like a proxy build, but it's pretty well hidden in that top right. We are going to see Blink. Blink getting chronoed. You really want to hide this as long as possible. Stalker is going to intercept the Adept. His own Adept's going to try to walk in, but MaxPax with the double battery wall off, that's hilarious. herO just going to back away with his own Shade. Stalker of his is getting really good damage. His own Adept is going to take a hit, but that's it. Whilst this Stalker of herO is going to be able to get this to within 1 shot. Yeah, very low, 15 hit points only. So we've got a Forge on the way. And remember, Forge, really good for defending the natural, not as good for defending the main, but he's already building batteries over here. He's already thinking this might be 1 base. How does MaxPax know? Is it because it was 1 Adept and then that's 25 less gas than a Stalker? So he's like, well, it has to be. And he's going straight Void Ray, no Oracle. How does MaxPax know? I mean, I guess he just knows it's going to be a big all-in. It's herO, right? Of course it's going to be a big all-in. What else could it be? It's weird that he's so well defended in the main already with a battery and a probe there. Because that's absolutely where the blink's going to happen. I mean, herO will probably hit the front to start, though. 4th gateway, or 3rd gateway, sorry, goes down. Blink's almost ready. How many Stalkers are out? 6 Stalkers in this game. He did have to build a battery at home. Because he thought, hey, there'll be an Oracle. MaxPax always builds the Oracle. Cannon battery, full wall off at the front. Robo's on the way. Immortals are what defends this. You need Immortals. Because over time, the Blink Stalkers will outscale Void Rays really hard. Because you blink on shot and 1 shot, blink on top and 1 shot. Remember what I said, 15 Stalkers to 1 shot. He's not going to have that probably when the first fight happens, so he'll be able to maybe 2 shot. But of course, shield battery healing messes that up. It's main base. He's building cannons in the main. Dude, MaxPax is so aware. He's playing so safe. This is the sort of game where if herO actually had a hidden base, he would have been in such a good spot. Because MaxPax didn't scout the proxy. If herO had taken a hidden base, I think he'd be in a really good spot against this. But as it is, he's very all in. I don't think he showed Blink just yet. He's kind of making it look like a 4-gate. He's trying to lure MaxPax out. But if he blinks in here, those cannons are going to do big damage. Oh, he can shade the Adept for high ground vision as well. That is another option. He's going to let that finish. There's a cannon and a battery up there. He's going to find it. He's going to be like, wait, what? You have a cannon and a battery in your main? What the hell, man? Probes were pulled to try to block the Stalkers warping in, I think. Or walking in, I should say. More cannons and batteries trying to build. The Stalker count's just so scary. Static defense. It's obviously static. That's a problem. Goes in, gets a cannon, 2 probes. Only takes damage on his Stalkers. You can already see the units lost time looking pretty good, but 2 bases mining. MaxPax building Immortals as well. That's a problem. Stalker micro is good. Gets another cannon. But more and more cannons are building. Dude, this is so tense. If MaxPax defends this, he knocks herO out. Gets the grand finals for himself, 3-1. Whereas if herO can win this game, he's going to force a game 5. Dude, this is insane. So many cannons and batteries have fallen already. He's already lost 2 cannons, 2 batteries. The gateway and the cyber core. The Void Rays! Void Rays do get focused. Good blink backs for herO. Gets himself another building and damages a Void Ray. Still has not lost. Okay, he's only lost 1 Stalker. Can he get this cannon? Oh, I like that move in and out. Oh, gets the cannon. Almost loses some Stalkers, though. Go, but he gets a Void Ray. Prismatic alignment from MaxPax answers with a Stalker kill of his own. 2 Stalkers have gone down for 1 Void Ray. But the Immortals are still building. 2 Immortals, 3 Void Rays. It's a very good anti-Stalker army. And he just used almost all of his Prismatic alignment. The cannons are going down. He gets rid of another Stalker there. Cannon does fall. Is it worth blinking in the main? It might be. It might be. Dangerous, though. Oh, he blinks forward. He gets a Void Ray. He gets a second one, a third one, and a 4. Oh, he clicks the pylon. He clicked the pylon twice, 3 times. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. I don't think it was. I think he wanted to take that Void Ray out. He just lost 11 Stalkers in total for 4 Void Rays. Don't get me wrong. He did a lot of damage, but I think I think you need to keep the number high, because the moment you lose the high number, you can't kill these Immortals and Stalkers. The cannon doing amazing damage from that right side. He does get another Immortal and a Void Ray, and now he's got to disengage. Starts blinking back. herO does save another Stalker there. Doesn't quite get that one. Does set off the barrier on this last Immortal. Right now, guys, 17 Stalkers have gone down. Units lost time. Very good trading for herO. But remember that MaxPax has more money, and this main base is going to start half mining out in 1 minute. So he's doing well. He's doing really well. Is it enough, though? Good blink backs, probes being pulled. He blinks forward to get the Void Ray. How many Stalkers does he lose for? It looks like only 1. That's a good trade. He gets 3 more probes as well. MaxPax down to just 25 probes. The Stalkers are going to dive. I don't know if that's worth it. The cannons punish him hardcore. That's a big mistake for herO. herO is doing well. That last trade was bad. 2 Immortals and 2 cannons, so good. He's diving again, but once again, he gets a bit eager. He does take care of it, though. And he will be able to kill the deny mining on the natural. Dude! 1 Immortal and 1 Void Ray building, though, and the Stalker count's so low. He's making Adepts and a Sentry. Now, the reason he's making a Sentry, guys, is because you tell me. I have no idea at all. I see everything that's happening. I'm like, I don't know, man. It's herO. He's doing things. Adepts, good cancel on that Shade. Okay, he's going to take out a Pylon here. Good Stalker positioning. Gets rid of another Pylon. Dude, the trading. 1,500 resources better, but he's on 1 base. He is as all in as they get. Adepts continuing to threaten the Shade. He's going to try and go for it. Trying to focus the Pylon down to depower these 2 cannons. Sentry gets focused by the Immortal, though. MaxPax with a high IQ focus fire. He's trying to use this window before those cannons are back online. Dude, he gets rid of the Immortal and the Void Ray. But another Immortal arrives. The cannon is here. If that Immortal can take out these Stalkers, it's going to be able to win the game for MaxPax. The 1 Immortal. He says, get out of my base, you dirty, dirty, dirty herO boy. The Adept's going to go down. The Stalkers do take out a probe, but I think the numbers are too low. And when you're building Immortal Void Ray against 3 Stalkers, I think the Immortal Void Ray wins out. MaxPax weathering an absolute whirlwind of savagery. What a close game this was. Dude, so frigging important how every fight goes, every little bit of micro. The Adepts are going to go in. MaxPax work count so low. herO actually maybe could transition out of this. Maybe. Dude, did he just kill 8? 9 probes? That's crazy. And the Adept gets out as well? 9 probes for 1 Adept. He can build a Nexus. He's already long distance mining. Dude, if he builds a Nexus, because it's so hard for MaxPax to count it, maybe, then again, MaxPax can reprobe pretty quickly. He needs to commit to that Nexus right now if he's going to do it. He's going to do it! We got it! 9-minute 40 expand! Yes! Yes! I love it. Okay, wisely backing away. Those Immortals do too much damage. You got to be really fearful right now. There is a new Sentry that got built. It's over there to the left. 2 Void Rays, 2 Immortals. The problem with Void Ray Immortal, it's really hard to push across the map. You can't warp in because you don't have Warp Gate. So as much as MaxPax's army is unkillable right now, it's hard to move across the map because you've got no warp-ins. You're basically like, here's a few units and recall's my only insurance, right? It's the only way I can get out of jail free. Because he doesn't know. He's got no scouting. He's like, well, I got to build an Oracle because I have no vision. So he fills up the Oracle, and that Oracle will go, he's going to put a stasis trap down, and then he's going to, if the Adept sees the stasis trap, that's huge. He sees the stasis trap. herO sees the stasis trap. That is massive because that tells him he needs to warp in Stalker's home. Force fields! Oh, he traps an Immortal! Oh my god. If he recalls to defend the Oracle, it's actually like 300 IQ. He didn't see the stasis. Never mind, he didn't see the stasis. This Oracle's going to ruin him. Oh no, MaxPax down 7 probes, but not for long. Call an ambulance, but not for me. That's right. Oh, forces the recall. He gets 3 probes, 4 probes. Stalkers have blink. They can defend. There is a battery in the main. 4 probes. Okay, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Looks like three probes went down as well. I didn't even know what killed 3 probes, guys. I guess an Adept or something. 26 against 24. Both players have 2 bases. Blink is the better technology than the Void Ray, but Immortals do counter Stalkers, and there's a Gateway and 2 Pylons exposed on this side. I think herO is slightly ahead. Because Cybercore is just finishing. You guys have to understand, I've been in this situation MaxPax is in, and you're like, oh, I've got better units than you. But what can you do with those better? You've got a Forge. You don't have Warp Gate. You're going to make a Twilight now. Those force fields really dangerous, not to mention Guardianship. I love that he's transitioned into 5 sentries right now. This is so cute. Dude, this seems like the sort of game where MaxPax makes Dark Templar at 17 minutes and somehow herO still doesn't have a Robo or a single bit of detection and loses. Oh, he gets the Oracle. Oh, damn, dude. I can't believe this game. This is so sick. Dude, the game is dead even. 34 probes apiece, 12 minutes into the game. 15,600 resources have already gone down. Dude, this is peak PvP. I kid you not. I absolutely love this. This is amazing. Oh, gets a Stalker snipe. I think herO pushing in here is insane. I don't know. Yeah, it's actually crazy. Don't get me wrong. He gets a kill. He's forcing more batteries. He's keeping MaxPax paranoid. But a third Nexus for herO would be amazing. Because the moment he takes a third, he can saturate it. He's going for +1. Oh, he pushes in again. He's got to be careful. His sentry's just got trapped. He gets a Void Ray. He's going to try and take out an Immortal. The Stasis Trap, though, does do big damage. He gets a Sentry Snipe. herO's still trying to force his way in like the mad dog that he is. These Stalkers have their blink available. Some of them do. Some of them do. Some of them are a few 5 seconds away still. 3 seconds away. Which is a little awkward. But please build a third Nexus. Oh, another Oracle comes in. Another Oracle comes in. Of course, herO's going to attack at the same time. No, he was just trying to escort his boys out of trouble. 4 probes go down. Stalkers do good damage to the Oracle, though. And this probe runs over to take the third on the other side, realizing he's blocked there. This Observer's doing some heavy lifting. Dude, this force field's so good. Tries to do his own count. No, don't blink in there, herO. It's bait. herO! It's bait! herO! herO! herO, I'm going to need you to use that waistband. Look down. You see that elastic band? Keeps your pants up around your waist, stops them from falling down. I need you to use that bad boy right now, okay? We need to just calm down. You're in a good spot. 17-minute Dark Shrine. Did I not call it? These Dark Templar, remember I said Dark Templar would walk in at 17 minutes and there would be no detection, but there's actually observers building. There is observers building. Dude, if I predicted that, I would have lost my mind. I would have been like, no, this is crazy. It's not going to happen. MaxPax is cornered. He's got to do something desperate. He's still in a really bad spot. Third Nexus is on the way. And remember, the bases are mining out. So the third base and then a fourth base you can even take pretty early. Even if you're only on 50 workers, a fourth base will be necessary very soon. That's a lot of you cannot fight this hero. Run away. Okay, Stalker for a sentry. That's an okay trade. It's fine. He does spot the enemy observer of Max as well, so he's aware. Oh, you've been watching me this whole time. Makes sense. Dude, what? What is this? Oh my gosh. He gets a cancel. He loses like 3 Stalkers for it. Only herO would stutter step towards the 4 Immortals and the Void Ray with his 12 Stalkers. He's the only player in the world who would not see those units and immediately run in the opposite direction. herO is actually insane. I love it because the thing is, arguably worth it. Cost for cost, definitely not. But like, you know, keeping him down, keeping the pressure on, looking for damage. It's an okay call at the very least. It's definitely not a terrible call. Stalker warps in the main. Couple pylons and gateway going down. It's going to be a good catch for MaxPax. His third is here, and herO has not really been probing taking a fourth. But he's getting +2. He's adding Archons, and he's going to be on 5 gates once this goes down. So 5 gate +2 Zealot Archon's pretty nice. Building a cannon in his natural, which will help against the Dark Templar, which you know MaxPax wants to come in with that. Did he see the Dark Shrine? He did not. He did not. Zealot's cleaning up the gateway here. Observer comes forward, sees the Zealot Archon. Immortal Void Ray. Very bad against Zealot Archon, guys. But MaxPax is making Archons of his own. Very important. Archons to defend the enemy Zealots, paired with your Immortals. Really good addition for MaxPax. 6 gases, really important for MaxPax. I do think, like I said, that 4th base is really essential. Only 46 probes, but his main's mined out completely. So you can see he's actually like, even on 46 probes, he needs a 4th. There's still an observer here. Stalkers, are they hunting for him? Where are the observers? There's one there, one there. Looks like he's just in more of a defensive stance, is herO. He's going to add +1 armor as well, so continuing his upgrades. A few more gateways, so he's going to go from 5 up to 7 gateways. Dude, I can't... If MaxPax has made this game close to even... Where is Void Rays? He's still got a Void Ray left. One of them died. The other one's just going to be poking around the map. Doesn't want to lose it. Stalkers could easily shut that down. Observer's getting good vision. Did he kill? Neither side's lost an Observer yet. 4th Nexus goes down from MaxPax. Now, this is the point where is herO going to just calm down and reset to a macro game? He's building batteries and cannons everywhere, so you'd think he is, right? But he's not really probing. So I think herO might be very confused about what he's like. I don't think he has any plan about what he's doing next. He seems to just be doing things. And I feel like MaxPax is a very clear plan. Survive! Essentially, it's literally just survive. And he's maybe thinking about a +2 attack timing, but he's just kind of poking out, clearing map vision. You see he's going to kill the observer, retaking the watchtower. He's really just trying to like stay safe here and clear the map out and secure his side. He's warping in Dark Templar, which he's getting ready to do kind of counterattacks with. Something ran in there. Not sure if that was a Zealot or something. Few more. Okay, second Robo bait. So he's going to go Disruptors. Disruptors hard counter the Immortal Archon Ball. But the thing is, he's been very slow to go to it. hero's on Mass Zealot. His army gets wrecked. Head to head, MaxPax wrecks him right now. Hero's dead. If he does not counterattack right now, he has to base trade. He cannot fight this front on. And guess what? He does have an Observer here, so the Dark Templar won't be able to defend this, but... The Stasis! Okay, there's a Zealot ahead. There is a Zealot ahead of him, but he got spotted by the Dark Templar, so MaxPax is coming back. You do not want to lose this Zealot ball. Oh no, he doesn't realize he's been spotted because it was an Invisible Man. The Invisible Man walkie-talkied home. He let him know about this. Run! Hero, run! Get out! Okay. Oh, the force fields are good. He traps like 8 Zealots. The other Zealots try to free them. Oh, this is huge. You need Disruptor production right now. He starts building probes. Disruptors, he needs double Disruptors. Dark Templar comes and kills 6 probes. MaxPax has reset to a very calm situation. Hero, he's been very slow to probe up in this game. The Zealot counter was the right call, but it's there to buy time. And his Disruptor production is slow. It's a little slow, but it looks like he's going to have time to do it. And against 5 Immortals, 6 Archons, you cannot miss. Guys, essentially what's going to happen is Hero is about to go bowling with your friend that does not know how to bowl. That's right. He's raising the bumpers. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you've never been bowling before, let me explain. Essentially, some people play StarCraft 1v1 ladder. Other people, on the other hand, go into an unlimited resources map, say no rush 20, and then play the game that way. Hero's version of aiming Disruptors against this army, it's going to be the bumpers up. It's going to be the easy mode. It's going to be the... He's only got 2 though. He needs more. If he can get a 4 or 6, this army cannot dodge Disruptors. There is no blink either. So you can't even transition into Stalkers. The bumpers are up. Hero should not be able to miss. If Hero hits his own army rather than MaxPax's army, I will be impressed. He sees it. He's got 3, 4 Disruptors there. Dude, these first balls could be big, but good pullback from MaxPax. MaxPax needs to run. MaxPax needs to run the Disruptors. Start throwing out their balls. Good pullback gets the Zealots with the first one. Second shot takes out an Archon. He's got the better long-term army, does Hero. MaxPax needs to transition to Skytoss, Tempest, or Blink. Probably Skytoss, but does he have the gas for it? 56 probes, no gases on his 4th. MaxPax now is the one. In a pitched battle with no Disruptors landing, he's got way better Immortal Archon count. The problem is always those Disruptors. And does get another Archon down. Dude, the Zealots isolating Archons because the units are trying to run away. Hero pouncing on this left flank. The right flank not able to deal with it. Dude, Hero. Oh, these units. 3 more Disruptor shots come out. They take out an Archon. That was a bit of overkill there. He is getting jumped on. Hero overcommitted forward. Hero overcommitted forward. He chased a bit too hard. He's got to get these balls out of here. Remember, guys, first rule of the Octagon, first rule of PvP, protect your balls at all times. He does manage to. Uh-oh. But 4 Disruptors will escape only. Hero went way too far forward there. He chased too far. And remember, oh, he's going to lose a lot of these Disruptors. He blinks forward. But units lost time? Dude, that was as good as it could possibly have been for MaxPax. That could have been terrible. That could have been absolutely terrible, but Hero, he chased a bit too hard. While his balls were empty, he threw 3 Disruptors at a single target, and then there was the flank from behind, the units from the right, and a rally from the south joined in, and that saved MaxPax there. MaxPax is also building the budget counter Disruptors, which is Phoenix, guys. So Phoenix, you can pick up the Disruptors. If you pick one up, it cancels the shot that it's channeling, right? Because you know a Disruptor stops to channel, essentially, when it's firing a shot out. If you pick it up, it cancels the shot. It just fizzles, doesn't hit anything. So he can basically just fly in after the Disruptors of Hero fire, pick them up, and make them get dropped. So the thing is, now you need to focus on having a good Archon Immortal Ball and just have a few Disruptors in the back. So if the Phoenix dive in, maybe it's an overcommitment to Phoenix. And that's why we see double Immortal production. We also see 3-1 upgrades against just +2, though MaxPax +3 is coming in as well. MaxPax taking a 5th base, as is Hero. Guys, this is an insane game of PvP. What the heck? But Hero's definitely afraid of probing up all game long. I think if he'd been up about 10 more probes earlier, he could have probably drowned MaxPax with more money, but as it is, units lost tab is ahead for Hero by 1,000. Was miles ahead in the early game though, right? Disruptors. Oh god, Hero scouting with his army. Disruptors in the open. He's got fake Colossus there. Kind of crazy for MaxPax to keep fighting into that. But I think he realizes the Colossus are fake. He's got an Observer overhead. The Zealot Archon flanks around the right side. The Disruptors aren't able to do anything in this fight. The lifts are mostly gone. The Disruptors come out. They do take out a few Archons. Actually, wait. herO holds position. He holds his own there. The Immortals did get strung out from MaxPax, but not many died. herO has lost 1 Immortal and 7 Disruptors. MaxPax has lost 9 Immortals. He's also lost 11 Archons. Only 1 Archon has died for herO. herO has 5 kills, 3 kills, 2 kills, 4 kills, and a new Archon coming in. This is a very close game right now. The Disruptor's getting picked up by the Phoenix. Thing is, the Archons are going to start shooting them down, and once the Phoenix are gone, the Disruptors can still fire, but herO's got to pull his units back. Those balls are really good against the Immortals. He throws them, double ball, one of them gets focused down. The Disruptor shot only lands on a single Immortal. This is a really close fight, but I think herO has the numbers. I think he can turn this. The Force Field even bumps those Immortals aside. Zealot's coming in. There's only 1 Archon to counter. Dude, the Stalkers are going to blink. If he can get rid of the Prism, that will be massive. The Prism goes down, canceling the Warp, and the Immortals go down, and herO gives us the most incredible game 4 into a game 5. That was friggin' awesome. Wow, guys, we've got game 5, and MaxPax, has he been scared into respect? He's gonna go for a double gate. MaxPax is like, literally, herO has broken him, guys. herO has broken him. He's forcing him to play a 2-gate opening like a normal player. You know, basically, it's been 4 games of herO shaking MaxPax and screaming, "Why can't you be normal?" And finally, MaxPax is like, "Fine, I'll go for a 2-gate." Actually, no, it's still 1 gate. He still didn't build the 2nd gate. He's just gone high ground. Never mind. MaxPax's 1 concession is like, "Oh, fine. I'll build the gate on the high ground." Like, all right. Still going to be you just trying to survive the cheese, I guess. Potentially. Why can't you be normal? I got excited for a second there, didn't I? Oh, gosh. All right, we got 2-gate there. Probe is scouting for Maxi. herO's probe. Does he want a proxy? Well, MaxPax stops chasing him, so he absolutely could go and proxy with that. A lot of players will follow to ensure what happens, but notice he's going to go Stargate straight away here. Not going to bother hiding it at all. herO sees it. He's going to do a bit of probe harass as well with the Zealot hot in his tail. Oh, you see that? Only herO would probe harass with a Zealot literally right behind him. It's not about the effectiveness, it's about sending a message. herO is the little dog that barks at the dog 6 times its size. You know? herO basically, like when you sign up for herO's military, he's like, if I give you a spoon and tell you to charge a machine gun emplacement, will you follow those orders? And he only ends up recruiting people that say yes. Some have said there's a large amount of hallucinogens and a cult-like following in herO's military. The robotic units like the probe, I guess he's just programmed them to not care about their own safety. Double Stalker, 4 Stalkers. He's going to 4-gate! He's 4-gating again, guys! Ooh, but this time, the gateway's protected on the high ground, which means that ramp could be a good defensive position, but defending the natural, so hard for MaxPax here. Zealot Stalker comes out. 2 Stalkers beat 1 Stalker, guys. I'm not too good at numbers, but that one I do know. The Stalker's going to go after the probe on the low ground and the battery. Splitting his targets a lot, though, is herO. Meanwhile, Adept does get blocked. I think that gateway will get cancelled, surely, right? You can't leave 2 Stalkers on the inside of your wall. Did he accidentally not rally to the outside? You can't leave 2 Stalkers inside your base, can you? That's a lot of units to leave at home, man. But I guess he is going to leave 2 at home. 4-gate has been scouted now by the Oracle moving out. These 2 Stalkers have done a lot of damage. Battery's damaged. The battery energy's getting drained. Adept comes back. And, oh, not going to be able to get it. Stalker getting a few hits off, though. Battery's dry on juice, but with 2 more batteries coming out, herO here happy to keep trading these shields, knowing his will have plenty of time to regen, but the Void Rays are coming out. I think with 2 Stalkers at home feels like a bit too much of a commitment, but look at that. Oh, the Oracle not being watched. MaxPax under too much pressure. Under pressure. Boom. That was crazy, dude. Uh-oh. But I mean, he can't join those Stalkers to the front without killing his own gate, so it's not like it really matters that much. It just means there's less counter damage. Nice force field to catch a Stalker, but Prismatic Alignment's being used up, guys. Another Void Ray is about to come out. Mass battery on the way. The Stalkers are going for it. They focus the gateway units. He pretends he's going for the Void Ray, but the force field punishes him a little bit. Does chase that Void Ray. I think that's 3 Stalkers have gone down for an Oracle, a Stalker, a Zealot, Adept, a Probe. Still not that high a Stalker count. Right now, 2 Void Rays beats this Stalker count if he's got enough battery healing. He's got so little support on the ground. That's one of the big problems. Trying to bait him in as herO, but herO, Stalker, very damaged there. He's going to go forward. Going to get a Void Ray. He changes targets there. Does get a Void Ray, though. Really nicely done. I love the way herO's changing targets, so MaxPax can never know what he's going to target next. herO is never targeting the optimal unit, because that's the unit that MaxPax is protecting. He's always changing targets to the second or third most optimal target, specifically so MaxPax cannot prepare. So his Void Rays that should be fighting are running. His Void Rays that are fighting should be running. It's always everything in reverse. herO's Stalker count out of control. That force field doesn't do anything. The Void Ray is going to hide behind the Nexus. The Stalker's doing massive damage. He's happy to just stand and fight. herO's like, dude, I've got more stuff than you. But that Void Ray micro is out of this world. The force field! Dude! Dude, I thought herO had it, but he stood in 4, and he lost like 6 Stalkers. He didn't kill a Void Ray. herO may have just got too cocky. Yes, he'll kill the Nexus. He just lost a lot of Stalkers, though. I thought he had this in the bag. He still might. He still might. But, dude, he just lost a lot more Stalkers than he should have. Those Void Rays. 2 kill Void Ray, and the other one is 5 kills. 5 Stalker kills. But he's going to lose his natural. He's going to go across the map. Oh, dude. Only 32 energy, and he's brought... Oh, he killed his own gateway. He doesn't have recall for another 20 seconds. I think that's going to be just in time to defend this. There's no damage here. The sentry has to preemptively force field. He doesn't even have another force field. He has to warp in another sentry. herO's like, mate, I am coming up this ramp. He's waiting for it. He's waiting for it. He's going to do the next one slightly, but no! MaxPax lets 3 Stalkers and a sentry up the ramp. These guys could just go for it, man. Meanwhile, 2 Stalkers there, and he could always recall more as well. 3 Stalkers warping in. The Stalker's pulling behind the mineral line. He's going to recall it. You know he is. The Void Rays. Oh, no, you got to get him out. The Void Rays. They're going to go down. The Void Rays are going to go down. All 3 of them fall. He did surround Stalkers on the other side. How many Stalkers have died? 14 and a sentry. MaxPax defends. But he's lost every Void Ray. He's lost all of his firepower. And the man is basically set to just huddle in his main. He's going to try to run out and kill like a pylon, hoping he can depower this. I don't know if he can. Sentry very damaged there. He's worried about those other Stalkers arriving. He's going to have to huddle on the high ground, make a robo. And for herO, the answer here is clearly to build a Nexus. It's obviously to build a Nexus. But remember, this man's name is herO, guys. And they have actually harvested his blood to create EpiPens for people with severe allergic reactions. Because the only way you can stop that and from your body from shutting down, going to anaphylactic shock, is you basically need a shot of pure adrenaline. Which is why if you inject some of herO's blood into your own, it will make your heart thump at 300 beats per minute, but it'll save your life at the same time, because the man's a crazy person. Despite that, he somehow manages to holster his bad boy, holster his excitement, and build a Nexus. And this is why we love herO, because right when we put him in a bag as being a player who cannot control his silliness and his aggression, he shows us and reminds us, yes, I can. I know the correct decision. I'll do it right now. Stalker Sentry ready to force field the ramp. We've got Immortals building, but how do you ever get down this ramp? Oracle comes in and gets damaged. Dude, if there was an Oracle alive the whole time, it could have been a very different game, but MaxPax losing that first Oracle, that's going to haunt him. As right now, herO is in a commanding position in this finals. Robo's on the way as well. PvP, a proper dumpster fire when you've got a guy like herO in there who's willing to take a lot of risks. Play a high variant style, do all sorts of cool moves. Force field battle incoming. He's going to try and trap these sentries. herO, watch out! Oh, herO loses 2 sentries. MaxPax has the robo there with the prism. Yeah, great snipe. 2 sentry snipe. Oh, herO's going to try and defend the ramp. He's going to stop these units. The Void Ray goes a bit far. Does get sniped, but the Immortals ferry to the low ground. That will allow MaxPax to secure the natural. Really good job by him. He's got a lot of force fields as well. Oh! A little slow on his own force fields, maybe? Oh, way too slow on the force fields. Oh, no! And a bit too much overlap. herO is just going to dive in and overwhelm, or at least close to overwhelm. Takes out some high-value units. He does have his own Nexus up, so even anything approximating an even trade is good for herO. He's already way ahead on the mining at about double the minerals because this main base is half mined out. And herO knows if he just keeps leaning on him, I got a fully mining base, you don't, you will be screwed. Dude, that's crazy. Chat says he picked up the Immortal right as the Prism got sniped. Rough. No, did he? I thought the Immortal just got sniped on the ground. GG, well played though, dude. What a fantastic finals this was. This was so sick. Did it die inside there? I thought... Oh, if it did, that's rough. Oh, we did! Oh, no! I mean, it was going to die in a second anyway, but it just, you know, just a little bit of bonus damage there. Dude, sick play by herO. Gets the 3-2 comeback. Honestly, his first 2 losses weren't super inspiring, so I thought he was kind of screwed. But you can never count herO out of a series, absolutely ever, and this is why. GG, well played, you utter savage. Friggin' love you, herO. GG, well played.